See me now? I've got good connection now. Is that better? Is that better? Can you even hear me? God, I hope so. Okay, it works. It's bloody internet here. And now I've got a violation. I've ended my event early. It says I've got an event violation. Ugh. Whoops. Oh dear. Never mind. Okay, that's better. Okay, sorry guys. Sorry about that. Must be this connection, this bloody internet. I said to the guy, I need the internet out in this room, and he didn't put it in this room. He put it right in the back corner of the back room, and now I'm not getting any internet here. How annoying. Violation for what? Yeah, that you ended your event early. Bloody stupid thing. Write to them, tell them it wasn't your fault. I'm trying to write to them to tell them there's someone faking my account and sending people fake readings, pretending to be subconscious laws, and they haven't even got back to me. I think TikTok's not great on the customer service. Happy birthday, Laws. We love you. Oh, thanks, Faminda. Thanks, guys. I don't go live with people, guys. I don't know why you're trying to go live with me. Hi, guys. Oh, thank you all. No, I don't go live with you, Ahmed. Are you listening? Use your ears. I don't go live with people, especially people I don't know. Hi, Hannah. Hi, Desi. Oh, Frostbitten, thanks for the streamers. Hi, guys. How are you? Come on, come sit here then. Good dog. Come on. Come on, you can do it. Sit here. God, someone called Ahmed. I'm going to block you in a second if you keep trying to go live with me. Happy birthday, Loz. I've been visualizing a staff briefing at work announcing the deputy's departure. We had that briefing yesterday morning. Oh, wonderful, darling. Hooray. Hooray. I would use your ears. Yes, Adele. Happy birthday, Loz. Oh, thanks, guys. Thanks, Soothmore. Thanks, Mary Brown Sugar. That's wonderful, darling. All the very best. Oh, thanks, Emily. Sit here. Go on. You can do it. Yes. Oh, I see you. Are you happy in this new house? How you going? What's happening, guys? Have you got any questions? Good to see you as always. Oh, thanks, guys. You have beautiful new paradise. You'll be very happy there. Oh, thanks, Evelyn. Yes. Loz, the director of my firm, gave me a personal pay rise thanks to you. Oh, really? Oh, wonderful, darling. Congratulations. Happy birthday to our Queen, Loz. Hope you have a wonderful day. Oh, thanks, Thomas, darling. Thanks, guys. Thank you. How are the fur babies like in the new house? They're actually fine. Although the dog decided to wee on the mat today, but that's because my brother's puppy weed on it a couple of weeks ago. I cleaned it, and obviously it's still got the smell on it. She's like, oh, this is the wee mat. I'm like, no. You go outside. I know this. I'm so excited to be in it, finally. So I need to help. I need to come up with 23K to my ex of the home loan. Is there something I can say? Oh, you need to come up with 23K for your ex for the home loan. Everything gets resolved quickly and easily. The home loan gets resolved. I don't know how it gets resolved, but the whole thing's resolved. Start saying it's resolved, darling, and however that comes about, it comes about. Either he decides to buy it outright from you, he buys the house from you, you get given money from family, somehow it gets resolved and you don't have to pay any money, or the whole thing's resolved. I would say that. Okay, and that way it's either you got a loan, someone gave you money, he buys the house and you don't need to give him money, whatever it is. Okay? Oh, thanks, Shizuku. Thanks, darlings. Need to manifest a car. Just say, I love my new car. I love my new car. Loz, you realise you changed our life? I'll be ever grateful. Oh, thanks, Emily. Thanks, guys. Happy birthday. It's my birthday too. Oh, Sophie, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Sophie and me. Happy birthday to us. Yay. Oh, you're a Virgo too, darling. Thanks, guys. Saw SP at the gym this AM. He made a conscious effort to be right next to me and only brought equipment to me and no one else. He will text me and commit. Yes, Hannah. God damn it. He is a man of few words. Christ almighty. What's your message for frightened vegan kids who are suffering in these uncertain times? Is this a joke question? I think it is, so I'm not going to answer it. Happy birthday, lovely. Oh, thank you. Don't keep asking the same stupid question, darling. Come up with a better joke, perhaps. Can't believe you unpacked so quickly. I know, it's because I moved in bit by bit, but there is a room of junk out the back, so don't be fooled. And my front yard looks like a tip. Loz, we will get everything. Loz will get everything she wants. I fucking hope so, darling. No, I'm saying I'm going to. Of course I'm going to. That's what I teach you guys to do. Do you know I can speed up my manifestations for physical change? Do you know, can I? Oh, can I? Can you? Yes, darling, just say, I lose weight so rapidly. My body conforms to exactly how I want quickly. It's conforming now. It's turning into the body I want right now. Say those things, darling. Especially today. Oh, thank you, darling. Manifest a cake. I just had a whole lot of scones. I should have put a candle in it. It's like happy birthday. Thanks, guys. Need to manifest getting into the classes I need to finish school. Just say, I got into all the classes I wanted. Isn't it great that I got into all their classes? Isn't it wonderful that all the classes I wanted, that I was given? Need help manifesting getting into classes. That's what I told you. Thank you. I want new friends. Any affirmations? I have so many new friends. I'm everyone's favourite person. I get invited everywhere. I love my new friendship group. Look at this, guys. I'll show you something. Can you see? She's grooming the dog. Turns out I'm eligible for 60K. What's this? Of his super. So hopefully I can just use that to take on the loan. Oh, yeah. Just get 60K and go, here's your 23, fuck off. Got my dream flat and into my dream uni. My SP is next. Yes, darling. Hooray. Happy birthday, Loz. Oh, thanks, guys. Happy birthday, Loz. Just spent the day, what's this? With SP helping me to move to my new place. Oh, wonderful, Amy. Yay. Wonderful. Wish we could do a big party for you. Oh, we're just having it now online. Look, watch. They're doing farting. Watch this. Play farting. You ready? They love each other, really, I promise. It's play fighting. Does dreaming about it means it's impressed the subconscious mind? Yes, tell yourself that, darling. It means it's sunk into your brain. Yes, I'm in Australia. Still manifesting SP back. You've helped me so much. Oh, good, KL76. Is it possible to... trying to fall asleep in the feeling of the wish fulfilled, but when I wake up, I can't tell if it worked. Don't worry, darling. It doesn't matter what happens when you wake up. Just fall asleep as if it's done, and whatever happens during the night's beyond your control, okay? Happy birthday. Just wanted to tell you how you changed my life and manifested my SP back. Thank you. Oh, thank you, darling. Thanks, Kim. What are you doing for your birthday? I went for lunch today and I'm going for dinner in a minute. Happy birthday, Loz. Been visualizing a staff briefing at work announcing Debbie's departure. I love that. I kept affirming he would send me flowers, but found out he sent flowers to someone else. Oh, no, Nicole. Oh, well, that's no good. Yeah. How did you find that out? Dearie me. Happy birthday. Just wanted to tell you how you changed my life and I manifest my back to you. Oh, you're welcome, darling. Hang on, guys. Yes, I'm in Australia, darling. Yes, I'm in my new place. It's great. I love it. How do you know it has become a belief? You don't, guys. You really don't. You won't have control over when that happens and you won't know when. It'll just feel natural to you, like you don't have to keep affirming for it every 5 seconds. When I affirm positively so many times, but it does not appear good in 3D, well, keep going, darling. It means you haven't impressed your subconscious enough. You just have to be patient. Patience is part of this game, guys. Seems beautiful. Oh, thanks, guys. We'll update tomorrow on Facebook Friday how I watch my old family trauma cycles break in the 3D today. Jesus, Cat, amazing. Holy shit. A whole generational trauma going on there, fuck. Loz, you deserve the best. Oh, thanks, Emily, darling. Woke up to say happy birthday, going back to sleep, New York City here. Oh, Sandy, thank you so much. Oh, how kind of you. Thank you, darling. Lois, you're the best. Happy birthday. Oh, thanks, darling. I missed you. Oh, Farima. Thanks, Button 1967. Things are going great by changing my thoughts and language about my SP. Wonderful. Wonderful, guys. Wonderful. Kathy Alyssa. I am Aisha Official. Yay. Loz, what's this? It's my birthday. It's my birthday as well. Happy birthday. Who's this got happy birthday? Holly TikTok 03. Oh, happy birthday, Holly. Hi, Simone. Hi, Manny Jamu. Thank you, guys. When manifesting, what's this? George, when manifesting, can I just say SP rather than SP's name? No, don't say SP. Say their name. What does your brain know if you say SP? It's going, what's that short for? Please say their name or say he or her. She, but don't say SP. Please. Fellow Virgo, yes. We're so annoying. Happy birthday, Lois. Have a wonderful day. Oh, thank you. How to live in the wish fulfilled, but not, hang on, state, but not dream or be deluded. It's not a dream and it's not delusion. If you think it's delusion, guys, you're not really understanding that it's just using your mind power, okay? I want you to stop thinking it as dreaming or delusion or fiction, okay? The fiction is what's out here that you've created. You created it in your mind, okay? The only thing that's real is what's in your mind. You've really got to get your head around that. When you do, it'll make more sense. How was your mum? Loz, you get to see if your birthday, yeah. She didn't really get that it was my birthday. She was just like, all day. I'm starting to see lots of changes in my reality since focusing 100% on my self-concept. Oh, good, Sarah. Wonderful. That's what I need to do. Have an amazing rest of your birthday, Loz. Catch you all tomorrow. I'm off to unpack. Wonderful, Kat. Thanks for joining me, darling. Thanks for all the prezzies. Haha, we are annoying, yes. Virgos. What are you doing for your birthday? Oh, I had lunch and now I'm going out for dinner and drinks. And I'm having a drinks thing tomorrow night with my friends. Do we say the affirmations in our heads or do they have to be out loud? Either, darling, either. It's just new thinking. How do you know it becomes your belief? You don't. You just don't, guys. You don't have any control. My dog knows your voice now. Really? Saw so much movement with SP and affirmations coming true. It's finally working and 3D is conforming. Yay! Wonderful, darling. Wonderful. Affirmations get my SP to ask me to move in with him, please. We love living together. We're the most beautiful. We built the most beautiful home together. We love living together. He or she loves living with me. Say those things. Happy birthday, Lois. Happy birthday. Oh, thanks. Is it better past tense or current tense? Have always been or am always? I have always been loved. I am this. Either, darling. Either. Looking lovely. Oh, thanks. Got lipstick on. I manifest Lois being happier than ever. Oh, thank you, darling. I'd like that too. It's 1:30 a.m. my time, but I couldn't miss your birthday live. Oh, thank you, Helen Rigby. Thank you, guys. Happy birthday, Loz. Do you think you'd ever do a meetup of some sort? Absolutely. I want to do a worldwide meetup and go to all around the world on worldwide, round the world tickets. Stop everywhere. That'd be great. Affirm that someone would call me beautiful and 10 minutes into my shift it happened. Oh, Rhiannon. Love it. Dreamt SP was my sidekick saving the world. Is that good? Yes, that's wonderful. I love it. Did you ever have doubts about the law, thinking it wasn't real? Happens to me. I hate it. Oh, look, at first, yeah, absolutely. And then when you start seeing success story after success story, you start thinking, hang on, this must work. Why is it working for them and not for me? Why would it work for them and not for me? Of course it must work for me as well if it's a law. Ah, okay. Affirmation to get him to initiate texts and asking to get together. Hannah, don't worry too much about it, darling. Don't worry too much about it. Just live in the end and that will come. If you're together in your mind, he's going to do that eventually, isn't he? But you can start saying he's blowing up my phone. He loves texting me. He loves talking to me. He can't bear a day without talking to me. Say those if you really want to, darling. Happy birthday. Oh, thanks, Jasmine. Is there a way to view the lives I missed in chronological order on Facebook? Go to photos or media and go from the bottom up. It goes from 1 to 220 in the media folder where the videos are kept. Along the top of the topics, or just look up TikTok lives and they'll all be there. But if you go from the bottom to the top, they're in actual chronological order from the bottom to the top, okay? My 17-year-old daughter is asking for a morning affirmation. I am the queen of my reality. I run this shit. I am so uber powerful. I create everything in my reality. Everyone admires me. Everyone listens to me. Everyone does as I want. It's 2 a.m. here and I stay up to watch you. Oh, thank you, darling. Kathy Alyssa. How are you guys doing this? I even don't know what to think or what to persist. What is it you want, darling? Persist in what you want. If you want to be together with your SP, imagine you are together already. If you want a better financial situation, imagine you're rich already. You've got to step into the state of having whatever it is already. Then I want you to work on your self-concept, building yourself up, building up your self-esteem, telling yourself you're so great, you're so worth it, you're worthy, you're loved, you're wanted, etc. Yes, international meetups, yes. Oh, I spent my birthday with SP last weekend and he spoiled me. He was so loving and thoughtful. Oh, wonderful, Stella. Oh, that's wonderful. Working on manifesting a text for a month now, and it's exactly... Oh, hang on. Whoa. Working on manifesting a text from my SP since we're in no contact. I feel it coming good, Kel. I have been in my new job for a month now, and it's exactly what I wanted and thought. Manifested. Yay, darling. Hi, Hannah. Loz, SP and I didn't manage to meet. He's moving in 2 days. I'm on a time crunch. Oh, darling. Oh, really? Oh, that's a real shame. Darling, look, just affirm that if you don't see him, okay, absence makes the heart grow fonder. He misses me terribly. It actually brings us closer together, him being far away from me, because he's dying to actually see me. Say that, darling. My dad is still in hospital. How to affirm he is home now and much better. He is home now. Thank God my dad is home. I am so relieved my dad is home. He is fully healed. He is fully recovered. He is a miracle patient. Say those, darling. Where is this week's challenge? I can't find it in Facebook. Look under challenge or 21-day challenge in the hashtags, in the topics, but it's the body positivity challenge. So it says, I love my body, love my body. Thank you so much. Seeing SP tonight. He can't wait. Oh, he can't wait to see me. Love that. 4 a.m. Houston time. Oh, my God. Had to pop in to say happy birthday. So glad I had a wonderful day. Oh, thank you, all you Americans who are staying up in the morning and getting up to message me. Happy birthday. You're sweet. Thank you, Kate. Loz, SP texting and calling all day but not initiating to meet up. Any affirmations? Desi, stop worrying about it. Just know it will come. But say, he needs to see me now. Hearing my voice isn't enough. I accidentally manifested my girlfriend and she told me that she manifested me. Oh! Maybe you're both manifesting each other. Happy birthday, Queen Loz. Oh, thanks, Nude92. Yeah, I'm sad my SP will leave New Zealand. What's this, Ellie? I know it's going to work out somehow. Oh, darling, don't worry about the distance, guys. Happy birthday. You're amazing and deserve all the good things in life. Oh, thanks, Leonie, darling. Thank you. How can I affirm against my attachment issues? Well, stop saying you've got them, Kiara. Who cares what some psychologist said? You've got attachment issues. Oh, fuck, Jesus, I'm stuck with these for the rest of my life. Stop saying you have them. I don't have any issues. I'm fucking perfection. Say those things. And work on whatever self-concept stuff makes you feel like you need to attach. Makes you feel needy. I'm not enough. I'm not wanted. You love me. I love you more than you love me, etc. What's the best way to boot him off the pedestal? Oh, look, I'd love to know that too. I put people on pedestals very quickly, okay? But the best way to do it is build yourself up. You can't really boot them off. You've got to put yourself up there. That's really what the self-concept stuff about, guys. It's very hard to tear them down when you love them. It's very hard to tear them down and think they've got issues when you're seeing yourself as having issues. You've got to flip that and see yourself as perfection and therefore higher up than them. It's really the only way. I know, Loz, my bad. Don't worry. So I'm affirming that my hair gets healthy and that I don't need any products. So do I do that in 3D? Well, if you don't want to use the products anymore, darling, don't use them and just say, my hair naturally is beautiful. I don't need products, and stop using them if you want. How to deal if people are being hostile towards me and I don't know why. Stop saying they're hostile towards you. Stop reading into it, darling. You're reading into what they're doing and it could be nothing of the sort. Stop reading into it. You are so good. My 17-year-old daughter and I are loving this. Oh, thanks, darling. Happy birthday in Welsh. Oh, Penbleweed Happus. Penbleed. Penweed. I used to be able to read a bit of Welsh, but I can't now. Like Claragev and all that. What does it mean when your SP doesn't like something of me that I post, even though I didn't see any bad in it? Guys, I don't have to like every one of your posts. Stop doing things in the 3D to get a reaction, please. It won't help you. It means you're looking at the 3D and not doing it in your mind. He says he loves me 10 times more. So if I'm overwhelmed by love, it just means his love for me has grown and so does mine too. It's just math and ratios. That's wonderful, Hannah. Wonderful. I say he loves me 10 times more, so he must love you 10 times more than you're even thinking right now. Yes. How many affirmations do you recommend to use, or it doesn't matter? Look, don't have too many, guys. You've got to have enough that your brain remembers it. If you've got more than you can remember, it's probably too many. But you can have as many self-concept ones as you like, but have 5 really key ones for each thing, like SP, self-concept, etc. Happy birthday, love. Thank you for all you do. I got my SP back and now affirming clear skin. Oh, Jasmine, wonderful. I was manifesting and saw him today, and another female came and she came at me. What am I doing wrong? Came at you? What do you mean? Don't worry about that bitch. Just forget all about it, darling. Just affirm you and he together. There is no competition in your reality. Stop thinking she's competition. Does more repetition lead to the manifestation coming faster, as it impresses faster on our subconscious? It's more like this. It's not really faster. It's more you're cancelling out the old prevalent thoughts with new prevalent thoughts. So the more you think them, the more they're going to be cancelled out, the old ones. The more repetition. Because you're repetitively thinking the old shit. If I get him off the pedestal with issues, then he will feel unworthy of me. No. They're not going to feel unworthy of you guys. Everyone's going to feel worthy of you if you're above them. Trust me. They're not going to go, oh, she's so high up now on the pedestal, I'm totally unworthy. That's not how it works. It's the complete opposite way around. If they're saying things like that, they're completely bullshitting you. Hey, with self-defense, what's this? Because he came back. I don't understand this. And a week from just seeing him, this happened. Sassy, hot Cheetos, I don't even understand what's happened. She swung at me and I punched her back. Darling, what's happening in your mind that you get in violent situations with women? I'm confused as to what you're thinking, where your self-concept's at, that you could even get yourself in that situation. What you're going to understand, it's got nothing to do with this other girl. Do you have thoughts that you can't trust people? Do you have a history of violent behaviour or abuse in your family? That's why that's happening to you. Do you compare yourself to other women and see all women as a threat? That's why that's happening to you. This has got to do with your self-concept. If you're going around swinging and punching women in the face, I ask you, what the fuck are you doing inside that brain of yours? I'd be very concerned, and I'd be searching very hard at what my self-concept is and what my childhood stuff is, probably traumatic abuse, that's causing you to act like that in the 3D with another woman. I don't care what the situation is. That's unwarranted and weird. I don't care she came at you first. You've got to understand, you manifest everything. So you are manifesting a woman fighting with you. You understand? You manifest the good and the bad stuff. So you are literally creating people in your reality who are volatile to you and fight with you. And I'm asking you, I don't care if it was self-defense, you're not listening, and you clearly never watched any of my videos at any length, and you don't understand that you cause everything. So if you cause everything, what were you thinking about other women, about competition, about threats, and when were you abused in your childhood? Because you obviously were. Something's happened in your childhood where you would get in that situation. Because I've never gotten in a fight with a girl. And I don't even understand how you got yourself in that situation. Tell me what happened in your childhood that was violent. Or abusive. I'm affirming straight teeth without having to get braces. Do that, darling. My teeth are so straight. My teeth are wonderfully straight. If you want to undo it, darling, the fight, go and revise it. Go back to the scene in your mind and change what happened to what you wish had happened. What do you think of scripting? Scripting's wonderful, guys. Do it. I left my scripting journal in my old house. I forgot it, and I realised this morning I'm so annoyed. I can 100% see how I manifested the shit in my life. Is it easy to manifest the good? Yes, guys, look, you've just got to be vigilant. You just got to keep going. You just got to keep doing it. When you realise you've manifested it all, you just got to be vigilant with the new thinking. Come on then, sit here. Sit here then. She's taking up the whole couch, is she? I'm not going to chase it. He has to make time for me to meet before he moves. Good, darling. Eventually she would go away and everything would be good after. What are we talking about? Darling, I asked you a question. Give me your background in your childhood. Because you're not telling me. There's something going on there. How do you get your thoughts to align to the end result? You just got to live in the end as much as you can, guys. And any thoughts that are the opposite of what would be the end. So if the end is we are married and you start saying, oh, but he hates me, he doesn't want to talk to me. Well, that would be the complete opposite of aligning to we are married, wouldn't it? If you're married, he wouldn't hate you or not be talking to you. It'd be a very strange marriage. Okay? You've got to just quell those thoughts as soon as they start. What do you think about revision laws? Wonderful. It works. Go and do it. Absolutely. Every time there's a mistake, something you didn't like, go and revise it. I'm manifesting him back, but yesterday he told me he doesn't love me anymore and doesn't want us back. Okay. Right, guys. Well, you got to understand, when they say something horrible like that, you've got to think, when did I think this, that he doesn't love me, that he doesn't want me, that this isn't going to work out, and then he says it. So if you can do that, you can forgive them for saying it because it actually came out of your brain first. Happy birthday, by the way. Oh, thanks, Sarah. I've got to get ready for work. Oh, thank you, darling. Best way to live in the end when you have to see SP every day and he's not showing up how you want. Just see him exactly how you want, darling, and ignore the 3D. I know it's hard. I know it's hard. Everything he does, if he's being a dick, affirm in your mind the complete fucking opposite. Thank you, Steffi. Was it Neville's wife who rewrote, revised the end of every day? Oh, Neville did it. Neville did it. Maybe his wife did too, but I know Neville definitely revised the end of every day. Will you get to see Connie? Yeah, she's coming to my drinks tomorrow night. She rang me already today. How to affirm a new job. I have been trying to get for ages and no luck in interviews. Darling, just say you've got the job already. Whichever the job is, say, I love working at blah. It's my favourite thing to do. I got that job so easily, blah, blah, blah. How do you script? Any ideas? I feel like I'm talking to a friend. You're great. Oh, thanks, darling. Look, you could do it like you're talking to a friend. Can you believe we got back together? It was so easy. He came and he said this to me. Babe, I've missed you. I can't believe I left you. I made such a huge mistake. You can script what you want them to say to you. You can script what it looks like in 5 years, your life with them. You can script your dream life in 30 years. You could script what your day looked like today with them. You could write, Dear Diary, we had the most blissful, happy day today. We went and ate dinner and da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I love being married too. No, anything like that, guys. I've had so much movement and excitement the past 10, what's this? Days, only for us not to be able to meet. Don't worry, Hannah. It'll work itself out. Don't worry about it. I'm in lockdown. Hope I can see my SP soon. I'm sure he's dying to see me. Yes, say that, Hallie. Absolutely. Thanks, Jasmine. Is it harder to manifest more than one thing? No, guys, I actually think it's better to try and manifest more than one thing. I get triggered when I have to see him all the time and he's acting like an idiot towards me. Well, then, Leonie, you're going to just have to really, really, really be vigilant with your thinking and just ignore him. Just like, I know it's hard. Loz, my SP reached out, but it's dry combo and no more movement. Is this transition period? Look, when they're dry like that, guys, I know it's really fucking hard. You just think, what an asshole. You weren't like this when we were together. You were so loving and kind. Who the fuck is this robot man? It's hard, guys. You just got to look at it and be like, well, at least they're thinking of me. At least they're talking to me. At least we're talking. They're just not conforming yet to the new them. That's all this is. That's all this is. And don't react. How many times you script? Guys, it's up to you. You can do it once a day, once a week, once a month. It's up to you. How do you know once something is your dominant thought? It becomes your dominant thought. You're not thinking the old shit anymore, guys. You're not thinking the old shit anymore. I guess I was ignoring him like someone else and thought that was like ignoring the 3D. Sassy Hot Cheeto, I asked you about your childhood. You haven't told me. I just want to know why this has happened. There's something going on with your childhood that you would get in violent situations and situations with other women that are competitive or that you compare yourself to others and you haven't told me. I can't help you unless you tell me. How do you ignore the 3D so easily? I want my SP. He came and went twice this month. I can't do it easily. I find it really hard. Even though I'm telling you guys, I find it the most difficult. Ignoring the 3D and not reacting are my two hardest things. It's very difficult. That's why it's better to accept it. Ignoring it is very, very hard. Accepting it's a lot easier. Oh, well, look at this shit. Jesus, look at this crap I caused. Well, I guess I can change it because I caused it. That's a lot easier. Happy birthday. Oh, thanks, darling. Isn't it wonderful? Technique is very good. Yes, it is. Do you recommend scripting every day if you say 80% self and 20% SP? Yes, you can, guys. You can do it that way if you want. Thanks for the rose, darling. Aussie B. Thanks, Rero. If we think negative but affirm against it straight away, will it still manifest negative? No, darling. Just keep being vigilant with the new thinking. Thanks, Katie Marie, for the rose. My SP's IG is no longer private, so I can see his activities, but step back looking at it. Affirmation, don't look at it. Don't look at it, guys. Honestly, I don't know why you're looking at it if it's triggering you. Just please don't look at it. What do you think about the whispering method? It's a great idea. Whisper, whisper, whisper in their ear as if they're hearing you. It's a great idea. What about if I really high self-concept but doubt my SP is smart enough to pick me? Is smart enough to pick me? Well, if you think they're too dumb, what the fuck would you want them for? Darling, change your opinion of them. See them completely differently. What do you mean smart enough? Do you mean, oh, the law's not going to work on him? He's not going to get these thoughts I'm sending out. They all do, darling. They have to be smart. They can be as dumb as shit. It's still, thought transmission still works. Is that what you mean? What do you mean? Well, I had a shit childhood, but bits of it was okay, but I brought all the shit things in my life. Well, yes. Yes, guys. If you had a shitty childhood, normally that means shitty life unless you change your thinking. Oh! Happy birthday, Loz. I turned 20 yesterday and tested positive for COVID. Oh, no, Connor. Oh, poor you, darling. That's no good. A birthday present. That's a shit birthday present. Oh, darling. Just affirm it away. I absolutely love you. Oh, thanks, Capricorn. When I feel whole and deserving, then SP naturally feels worthy too. Do I affirm for his confidence? Yes, he's so confident in us. He's so sure of us. He's so certain. You can say those things, darling. What if you told me he likes me, disappeared and started posting stories of another girl? Darling, it's probably because you had fears of another girl. You thought he didn't like you. You thought it was going too well. You thought, oh, this is too good to be true. You're worried that he wasn't going to text back. What were you thinking? Do you see other girls as a threat in your reality? Thanks, stupid me. I was missing his face and curiosity took over, ignoring from now on. Good. Hello, what do you think of psychics? Do you ever believe in them and their predictions? Only if they're mediums, darling, talking to actual spirit. If they're not mediums, they're just reading your mind. Just like every other tarot reader as well. Okay, so what do you think then? What are you talking about? You had a question 1,000 questions ago. I don't know what it is, darling. Switching the character technique. Thoughts. I don't do any techniques, guys. If you come up with some LOA technique and ask me about it, I literally won't know what you're talking about. I've never heard of this. Switching the character. Is this some law of attraction thing? Or is it something, law of assumption, and you've phrased it different? I don't know what that is. Switching the character. Do you mean stepping into a new state? Absolutely do that. Is that what you mean? What have you told me? Like, oh, hang on. Happy birthday, beautiful. The telephone method. How do we do this? Just imagine, thank you, Dave. Imagine someone on the phone telling you something, or imagine you telling them something. Oh my God, you won't believe it. We got back together. He told me everything I needed to hear. He actually parroted back my affirmations. It was fucking freaky. Then they go, my God, wow, I thought this shit didn't work. It bloody does. I'm going to try it. You know, imagine a conversation with a friend, or imagine them ringing you. What's shifting to Hogwarts? What's this? How'd you come across manifestation? I think I did it by accident when I was 19, and then I read The Secret and everything fucked me up. But then I just kept going down the rabbit hole of reading every book about it that I could ever find. Sorry, guys. I don't know why my eyes are stinging. Not heard from SP for ages. How to affirm for him to contact me and want to commit to me for good? He's constantly calling and texting me. He loves blowing up my phone. He loves to hear my voice. He can't go a day without talking to me. SP's constantly contacting me. Yep. Can't stop calling me. Yep. It's picking which version of SP you want to deal with. Yeah, absolutely. So you're stepping in the state of, I am this person and I'm going to only accept this version of you. Absolutely. See only the new version. Yep. I've never heard of that rewriting the character or whatever you called it. But all that is I'm seeing you as loving, kind, obsessed with me, beautiful to me, spending all your time with me, affectionate, all those characteristics. You put it on him like new post-it notes, take off all the old ones. Non-committal, flaky, fuckboy, not affectionate, not loving, doesn't want a relationship. Take them all off, the old ones. Stick all new post-its and only see that version of them. Absolutely. Can I manifest my song to blow up? Yes, darling. Imagine hearing it on the radio. Imagine it on the number of the Spotify ranking. Imagine people talking about it on socials. Imagine it on being used in TikToks. Thos, my SP doesn't see my Facebook stories anymore and posted a pic with a big group, included his ex. Yes, you're not going to say that's a problem, are you? Because you were seeing that as a problem. I'm friends with all my exes, but clearly you see it as a problem, so don't see it as a problem. I can't see the rest of the question, but I can see where it's going. I had other people in my ears saying he's a player and believed it. Now I'm trying to reverse it. Yep, guys, they'll fuck you up every time. Don't listen to anyone who talks about your SP and bad things about them. Do you believe in psychics and TikTok? What? No, guys. How are they reading your future if they're on the other side of a screen, unless they're mediums and they're talking to spirit and they're connecting directly to you on a live? Unless you come across a tarot reading or something that's so aligned to you and that it's weirdly reflecting your affirmations and your new story, that's really weird. That's happened to me a few times. Take good meaning from that if you want to. Only take the meaning from it that you want to take from it, guys. You've changed my life. Oh, thank you so much. Fuck off swords. Fuck off swords. Do you have to be that version too, e.g. not a player? You don't have to do anything to make them... Look, you're changing to the version of you want to be, but they're not a player because you're a player. That's not how it works. It's because you think they are one, not because you are one. Understand? Makes sense. They made me believe so much shit, lol. Okay, well, if other people said bad things about your SP, that's why you're thinking them. But Sassy Hot Cheeto, I still haven't heard about your childhood. You're still not telling me. So something you're hiding, you're not going to tell me. I don't know why not. Trying to help you. What happened in your childhood that makes you volatile, makes you fight with people? I want to know. I feel so much better. Good. But still tell me what I'm asking you. Hi, Loz. Good to see you. Thanks, Sandra. Loz, you're glowing. Oh, thanks, darling. Might be the new lighting setup we got here because I'm in front of a big window. Could be that. Can I talk to my friend out loud, not just my imagination? Absolutely, darling. Talking out loud, whisper technique, whatever you like. Lie in bed as if they're there. You're talking to them. What would you say is the biggest difference between law of assumption and attraction? Well, I don't think law of attraction is a thing. Personally, I don't think you're actually attracting anything. Some people do. I personally don't. The biggest fallacy with law of attraction is you're sending it out to the universe. Oh, Maria, what's a fucking face, did a video today saying, law of assumption is only something that started last year. It's only a term that started last year. No, you silly bitch. Neville coined the term in like the fucking 40s, you dumb bitch. I don't know where she's getting her information from. Then she's like, and there's not much difference between the two of them. Vibration and frequency is just the new state. Well, then why don't people just say, step into the new state then, Maria, you dumb bitch? Vibration and frequency is very, very confusing, and no one can tell you what frequency or vibration you need to be at. So when I say that's confusing as shit and that's not how you manifest, I literally mean, unless I can describe to you exactly how to get to a frequency and meet a certain vibration and align to somewhere in the universe, it's gobbledygook speak that doesn't make any sense. It's much easier for your brain to understand stepping into the state of being something already, feeling a certain way, thinking a certain way, not vibrating and having frequencies. I think that's very, very difficult. And sending things out to the universe, which is what law of attraction says, is the complete opposite of anything law of assumption says, which is the power's within you. You're not sending anything anywhere. You are the power. It's not outside of you. Law of attraction talks about something manifesting for you, and it's outside of you, and it's deciding for you. That's complete crap. Only you decide. Okay? You didn't read it. Well, write it again, darling. Lois, when will you be uploading more TikTok videos to Facebook? Oh, watch them all. Oh, sorry, Rebecca, darling. I will do it this weekend, I promise. I mean, what if you choose someone easier because he doesn't fully have the confidence to pick me? No, Claire Jane, you have a story. He doesn't have the confidence. He's not smart enough. He doesn't want commitment. It's easier for him to pick someone else. That's the story. So until you get rid of the story that I'm too hard work for him, it's easier for him to be with someone else. He doesn't have the confidence. He's got too many issues. I'm too much for him. He thinks I'm too, he's not worthy of me. This is the story you got, and he won't show up in your reality because you've got this fucking shit story that's stopping you from getting your person because you think they're not going to come towards you. They're not competent. You're better than them. They're threatened and they've got issues. You're fucked. Get rid of that fucking story. I wish I saw that. I love it when dummies don't listen to Neville. It's so straightforward. I wish I saw that. I love it when dummies... Oh, look, she's got a bigger account than me because she violently sent out videos after my account and basically copied every fucking thing I say for about 3 months. And now she's describing law of assumption and attraction as exactly the same thing. And saying law of assumption only started last year. I don't know where she's getting that from. I almost commented on the video, Maria, where are you getting your information? But I just thought... I can't be bothered. I know you're not supposed to think about the past, but what about the positive parts of the past? Yes, use them in the future. Think about the positive parts. Absolutely. He loves me. Oh, remember that time he did that? He's so beautiful to me. But don't think of it like reminiscing in a longing way. She duetted you though. Oh, yeah, she used to duet me all the time until I called her out for actually copying me word for word. It's fine if she duets me, but don't copy my fucking teachings word for word verbatim. I know you're not... hang on. When you should see results if you're doing everything right? No, I don't know, really. No one knows the answer to that. When you've convinced your subconscious mind that's true. If anyone tells you they can tell you that answer, they're bullshitting you. How do you reverse a past event? You go back and you go to your mind, in your mind's eye, and imagine the event again, and then change it in your mind to what you wish had happened. And loop it and loop it and loop it and loop it until it feels natural. Happy birthday, Loz. Oh, thanks, Andrina. Thank you, darling. Oh, thanks, Rebecca. What if they keep saying they don't trust you because you think they don't trust you, Ashley? It's not that they don't trust you. You think they don't. Stop thinking that. Thanks, Selena. It was recommended to listen to powerful movie music when visualizing your end scene. Yes, do that. If powerful movie music gives you that dramatic kind of feel, do. Have you heard of Bob Proctor's masterclass? It costs $150. Oh, really? $150,000? Is that what you mean? Just go and watch his old one called You Can Be Rich, or the one that's based on Think and Grow Rich. It goes for 8 hours. It's from the 80s. Probably the same fucking seminar. Woohoo, thank you. I normally miss these lives. Oh. Loz, can you explain your view on circumstances don't matter? Do you really think they don't matter? I don't think they don't matter. I know they don't matter. Darling, you've got to understand. You created the circumstances with your thinking. If you can understand that and accept it and go, oh my God, I caused the breakup, that's right, with thinking I wasn't enough, that he would choose someone over me, that I loved him more than he loved me. Oh yeah, I caused that, and then that's what happened. Shit. Well, if I did that, I caused the circumstances. And if I start thinking things like, oh, I'm not as good as him, he'll choose someone else over me, and then he chooses someone else and there's a third party, or they go back to their wife or whatever. Did you do that with your thinking? Oh yeah. So if those circumstances were caused by you, don't you think you can reverse them? Because you caused them in the first place. That's why they don't matter. Got it? I've been affirming and manifesting for 4 months. I messaged him. He never responded. What now? What have you been doing for 4 months, darling? I bet you haven't been doing what I teach. I bet you haven't been working on your self-concept. You've just been affirming and affirming and affirming and affirming and affirming for your specific person. Yes? Do you have to have zero negative thoughts? No, darling. Please don't listen to anyone who says that. Do you have plans for your birthday, Loz? Yes, I've been out at boozy lunch all day and now I'm going out for dinner. Thank you, darling. So I can just be like, he left her, he left her. What are you talking about, sassy hot Cheetos? You can if you like, but I wouldn't focus on third party. Absolutely not. What affirmation I could say for him to leave someone? No, there's no such thing. Thank you, darling, sunny coastal free spirit. If you're focusing on the third party and you're focusing on he leaves her, you're keeping her in your reality. You clearly have an issue with competition. You clearly, from your comments, and I didn't see what your childhood stuff was, compare yourself to other women a lot and feel they are a threat. And saying an affirmation like he leaves her isn't going to help you, because you're keeping her in the affirmation, you're keeping the competition in the affirmation, and in your reality there is still competition until you get rid of that shitty thought in your mind. You've really got to go and watch every single video in my Facebook group, darling, about third parties, because you're not getting this. That's what I've been doing wrong. I typed it 4 times. Well, I can't see it, darling. What? About your childhood? Where is it? I can't see it. He's loved me from the moment he laid eyes on me. He gave me his whole heart the second he saw me. That's wonderful, Hannah. I love that. Hang on. Let me scroll all the way up, darling, so I can find this, because I'm confused as hell about what you're saying and why you're talking about third party when that's not what I recommend. Bro, you changed my life in like 3 days. Oh, thank you, darling. Oh, wonderful. I started watching your content a few days ago and I've changed so much. Oh, yay! Fuck of swords, that's wonderful. Your username's hilarious. Hang on. I can't see your comment, darling, about your childhood. You have to write it again. Loz, when do you start your courses? Oh, give me a month, guys, promise. Do you have to change what has gone before in relationship, or can I change it focusing now on self-concept? Just change it from now, guys. If you don't want to revise the past, just change it from now. He keeps on going to another person's house, but I keep on manifesting his loyal and loves me. Do that, darling. Do that. Loz, I started watching you on Sunday and my life has changed. Can I book in? Oh, wonderful, darling. No, I don't do calls anymore, guys. Sorry. I do have some courses coming out soon, though. Okay. What do you think about realities? Do you think there's a version of you already having what you want? Absolutely, guys. You're in one reality, you can step into the other state of a new reality. It's multiple realities all occurring at once, all parallel. You're just going to step in one state, from one state to the other. Loz, should we do another challenge? Yes, next week we'll do another challenge, guys. Let's think of one. Your video popped up on my For You page and I can't thank you. More, I'm going to change how my crush will behave. Wonderful, darling. Did I actually manifest for SP to move because I was scared of rejection? You could have, darling. You could have. You're so awesome, Loz. Oh, thank you, darling. Grew up suburban life. Parents weren't abusive, just strict, close to cousins, youngest one. Okay, so if you had strict parents, okay, maybe they were critical of you, and the criticism makes you compare yourself to others all the time because you don't feel good enough in yourself because you were never good enough for your parents. And therefore, in life, as an adult, you constantly compare yourself to women because you don't feel good enough in yourself, because when your parents are strict and make you feel like you're always doing things wrong, you beat yourself up a lot perhaps, or compare yourself a lot, or just have the general feeling in yourself that you're not enough. And therefore, you will literally manifest third parties like other women into your reality because you don't feel good enough in yourself. Yes, a typical Hispanic household. Okay, so if you're in a typical Hispanic household where they were uber strict and wanted you to do what they wanted to do, you probably felt you didn't have a lot of freedom, and you probably weren't allowed to express your emotions very easily, especially your anger. And so when you do get in angry situations, you actually end up escalating the situation and it turns into a fight. And when you fight, it gets really aggro because your emotions were kept in check because of your strictness in your household and you weren't allowed to express yourself. And a lot of Hispanic calls I've had, girls in Hispanic households that weren't very affectionate households either. So the lack of affection means that you're not getting affection, plus you're not able to express your emotions. So when you do express your emotions, it comes out as volatility. Would that sound correct? Or like you at all? That would be why. And that's how you got in that fight. So how do I change that subconsciously? You've got to start saying, I am more than good enough. I am in full control of the feelings I feel. If I feel rage, if I feel anger, it no longer overtakes me because I know now what's underneath that anger. And underneath that anger is feeling not good enough. Underneath that anger is sadness. Underneath that anger is being afraid of being hurt. Underneath that anger is being scared of being rejected. And I know how to curb that now because I'm saying things to myself like, no one ever rejects me because I'm too special. Everyone loves me. Everyone wants me around. I'm everyone's favourite person. Look at me. I'm so amazing. Who wouldn't fucking want me? Those things, darling. Make sense? I heard once that when we want something, desire it, it is because there's another reality where we have it. Yeah, it could be that you're in another reality having it, and that's why it's meant to be. You just got to jump to that state of having it. Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much. I really like constructive criticism. And another reason why you like constructive criticism is because you're strict parents. I take criticism really well because I had uber strict household, well, my mum. And I take criticism really well. And I say things like, I love constructive criticism. It's not that you love constructive criticism, darling. It's because you were always criticised. And you're just used to it. Got it? How do you get the courage to move on from everything that you built for over 10 years to change? Why do you have to move on? We don't move on here, darling. We get our shit. Do you want your ex back? You can have them. You don't have to move on at all. Affirmations of getting a driver's license. I got my driver's license so easily. I love driving. I drive all the time. Imagine driving. Okay, I need to join your Facebook group, lol. Please do. Guys, if you're lost about the stuff I'm just talking about your childhood, you've got to go to Subconscious Laws, the Facebook group, not the page, the Facebook group. Join it. Watch all the lives back. All these lives are saved, okay, guys? Mic drop. Guys, I want to get to my school faster, but everyone says I'm on a wait list. It will take time. Fuck the wait list, darling. Just say, I love going to such and such school. It was so easy for me to get into blah, blah, blah school. I love being a student at school. What if I want to get my ex back but don't want to wait years? You don't have to wait years. Who said you had to wait years? Stop saying you're going to wait years. Then you will have to. Is there anywhere to read the work of Neville with not such complex language, more accessible? No. I mean, Joseph Ally on YouTube probably is the most accessible explainer of Neville. His channel is called Divine Imagination with Joseph Ally, A-L-A-I. He probably is the best one. And there's also another guy called Joseph Rodriguez. He also explains Neville really well. But books, I can't think of anything. The Wish Fulfilled by Wayne Dyer, but I don't really like that book. He kind of dulls down Neville to the point of like ridiculousness. Just talks in like simple speak, but you can read that one too. Hang on, guys. I've been wanting my SP for years, ready to jump to that reality of having him. Well, Nancy, stop wanting him and start having him in your mind. Affirmations against comparing self to others, feeling threatened, competition, etc. You've got to start building yourself up, darling. I was talking to one of my good friends from high school today, or we didn't go to high school together, but we knew each other in high school. And she said, Loz, I wish you would realise how worth it you are. I step into my day all the time knowing I'm worth it. I know I'm worth it. And her life reflects that. She's got a husband who absolutely adores her, worships the ground she walks on. They've been together for almost 20 years. She always gets the job she wanted. She just quit a job and got another job within a couple of days, exactly the job she wanted. She always thinks she's worth it. And if I think of her mum, who I know really well, her mum used to big her up and say, Natasha's so this and Natasha's so that and Natasha's so that her whole life. She never put her down and overly criticised her. She always built her up. And that is a genius thing to do with a child because it builds up their self-esteem and thinks, I am worth it. My mum told me my whole life I am worth it, how wonderful I am. Of course I am. And then that's how it's reflected in her life. She'll probably watch this because she's in the Facebook group. And she reflects that in her life. She has a man who loves and respects her and always has. She always gets respected at work. Her businesses are always really successful because she believes she's worth having that level of love, attention, and success. How do you get the courage? Oh, hang on, I saw that one. Love you from New Zealand. Oh, thanks, darling. My mum told me I'm worth it, but I barely saw her. Well, just keep believing the thing where she said you're worth it, Kelly. How do you manifest a long-distance SP who rejected me and said, hang on, where is it? He doesn't want a relationship. Forget he doesn't want a relationship. Forget the distance. Forget what he said. It's all stuff out of your brain into his brain, coming out of his mouth. What if you taught SP law of assumption? Does it affect anything? No, darling. Look, everyone's unconsciously using it all fucking day. They just don't realise they're doing it. Doesn't matter what they're manifesting over in their reality. Actually, it doesn't affect you. Gotta go now, Lois. Have an amazing rest of your birthday. Love you. Oh, thanks, Sarah, darling. Thank you. Did I ever finish the 21-day nightly affirmation tapes? I didn't do it 21 days in a row, but I'm currently listening to the same tape over and over. I've done it for the last 2 nights, and I'm going to keep doing it every night. I'm going to be vigilant about it. Vigilant. All right, guys, I've got to go soon because I've got to go out for my birthday. Love your SP video. Oh, thank you, darling. Hi from Mount Cuckoo. Thank you for the confirmation. Yes, darling, don't worry about what you taught them. It's so crazy how much all this makes sense. It's actually spooky. You are great, by the way. Never change. Oh, thank you, darling. My mum, you're not fit to live in society, lol. Oh, well, fuck, forget that they said that, darling. Change that in your mind. Hang on, guys. I missed a lot when I was crapping on. Brian Scott is really great with explaining Neville. That's the other person, Brian Scott. I've hardly watched any of his videos. I've probably only seen 1 or 2, but he's another one. Yes, Brian Scott, I forgot about him. And also Lila on Nevolution reads his lectures in a more simplified way. She kind of cuts out a lot of the religious stuff, but she's still reading directly from the lectures. I'm SP's crush. I'm the love of his life. Love that. All right, guys, I'm going to go. How does law of assumption work to get an SP? Just assume you're with them already. Assume they love you. Assume what it is you want from them. You're putting that thought in their brain. Have a fantastic day. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm sorry the event started, stopped, and had to start again. Apparently, I've got a violation from TikTok because it went under 10 minutes. Whoops. Can't do anything about that considering my internet was shit. This bloody internet better not be shit in this room. Otherwise, I'm going to be really angry. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching me, and I will see you soon. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, guys. Thanks so much for all the birthday wishes, too. Love you lots. Mwah. Bye.